I've helped thousands of streamers via my YouTube and X account, but I've also helped over 100 streamers grow through my personal coaching. In this video, I'm going to be giving you some of the secrets that I gave them so that they could go viral and start actually growing on Twitch, Kick, or any other streaming platform. If you would like me to coach you, I'm taking on limited amounts of streamers. You could book a call with me on my website, twatterboost.com, to see if we can work together. I'm going to be breaking down this system in an easy 5-step system so that you could easily follow and apply all of this to your streams step by step. Step number 1, optimization. Your first step in your streaming career should be optimizing your entire channel. Optimizing basically means making the best out of the tools that you have in the situation you are in. In regard to streaming, you need to optimize all of your social media pages to be designed to funnel people into your streams. The easiest way to grow with live streaming is to have viewers, because platforms like Twitch and Kick will often put streams in front of viewers if you already have viewers. Also, no matter what category you stream in, the more viewers you have and the more active your channel is, the higher in the category you will be. With that being said, the entire purpose of social media as a streamer needs to be funneling people that you reach on these social media platforms into your streams, where they affect your viewer count and improve the chances of Twitch or Kick's algorithm pushing your stream to more people. Regardless, like I said, when you have more viewers, you'll be higher in any streaming category, meaning you will be inevitably reaching more viewers. To optimize your social media for streaming, you're going to want to focus on 3 main things. Number 1, going viral, which we'll talk about later in the video. Number 2, your bios on all of your pages. Number 3, your comments. On every social media page of yours, you need to optimize your bio so that it funnels people directly into your streams. For example, your bio on X right now could say 28 years old, gamer dad, 6 foot, anime lover. This bio might work for a dating profile, but is a terrible bio to have as a streamer. First of all, we don't even know if you are a streamer. It can be implied from the gamer dad, but that's assuming people think, and you can't expect people to think for themselves in marketing. You have to think for them. Secondly, it's very bland and basic, not captivating enough for me to even consider checking out your stream page. The third and biggest mistake is that it does not funnel people into your streaming page. Let's say you made a tweet about being an anime-loving gaming dad that just exploded and went viral. If you get a true viral tweet on X, it'll be reaching anywhere from 5 million to 50 million accounts. With that being said, anyone that goes viral will be getting 100,000 plus profile visits on their X account. If you had 100,000 people viewing your page, reading this dating profile type bio, every single one of these 100,000 people are going to think the same thing. This is just another average dude. Now let's optimize it and see how different it feels. I'll stream anything on Twitch, streaming every Monday at 3 p.m. EST, getting white girl wasted, crying about nostalgia. This is a perfect funnel bio, and let me break down why. First of all, not only do you know that I stream and where I stream, but also that I'm a variety streamer. If I just said that I was a variety streamer, that's lame and sounds like everyone else. Whereas you could simply say that you'll stream anything, and it is saying the same exact thing but in a much cooler way. Second, it tells you exactly what date and time you could be found live. That way, no matter when a viewer is exposed to your bio, their brain will subconsciously be thinking about when your next stream is. And this subconscious thinking improves the chances of them showing up drastically. Third, and arguably most important, this bio gives motivation to viewers to make them feel as if they have to come check this out. Getting white girl wasted is a funny way of putting it, plus everyone wants to see a streamer be a little loosey-goosey. Not only that, but nostalgia is very powerful and a relatable feeling for everyone. We all suffer from nostalgia, and I think it's only getting worse day by day. With that being said, this bio will capture anyone's emotions subconsciously and will make anyone much more likely to be funneled into your streams. The other funneling method that you want to focus on is comments. Now, there are 2 separate aspects to this. First, after every time you post, you want to comment something on your video, like I stream on Twitch every Monday at 3 p.m. EST. So let's say your YouTube short goes absolutely viral, just like our tweet example earlier. If you have millions of eyes on your short, hundreds of thousands of people will be going to the comments, and you have the power of pinning a comment for everyone to see. If you pin a comment about your stream schedule, not only are you advertising the fact that you stream and where, but also exactly when you stream. So again, subconsciously, they're going to be thinking about your stream more, and they are much more likely to show up when it happens. The other part of comments is you could use a viral post to put yourself in front of thousands of eyes, and you don't even have to make the post. Let's imagine you commented on a post as soon as it happens. Let's say it's a video of someone being scared by an alligator, and you comment, "I'd smack that alligator with a shovel." It's a very outlandish comment, but it refers to another viral video of a zookeeper smacking alligators with a shovel. The point being, the comment is clever and people will like it, making it one of the top comments on the page. A lot of people will think this comment is so funny that they will have to click on your page, where they are exposed to the bio that we set up earlier, and they are then funneled into your stream. Step 2, picking the right schedule. I'm not going into too much detail because I talk about this all the time, but streaming schedules are extremely important no matter what stage you're at, but especially for growing streamers. You should know by now that if you have viewers, your viewers will be helping you reach even more viewers, and that's why when I coach streamers, my main goal is to get them off the ground, because once they start getting viewers, streaming is on easy mode. With that being said, it is extremely important to get as many of your community members into your stream as possible, because the more people into your streams, the more people your stream will be reaching. So it's important not only to have your viewers know exactly when and where to watch you, but it's also important to stream less often in the beginning. This is because if your viewers can watch you every single day, they will be spread out on different days because Billy's favorite day to watch you is on Monday, but Joe works on Monday, so therefore he likes to watch you on Tuesday. So instead of having your entire community of 2 viewers reaching a few more people, now you only have 1 viewer. Whereas if you were only streaming once a week, you force both of them to show up at the same time, where you could use these viewers as leverage to reach even more people. This simple viewer leverage combined with the other steps are enough to go from 0 to 10 viewers to thousands of viewers with the proper marketing strategy. Step number 3, create a marketing strategy. Everyone can be marketed in a unique way. If you haven't figured it out yet, marketing is a method of promoting your streams to new people, whether that's going viral or having an optimized stream bio. You need to figure out your marketing bread and butter, because while it will be under the same umbrella as other streamers, the exact method can be different from everyone else. First, I'm going to be explaining my method, then an example of a streamer that I coached, and then hopefully you could use these examples to create a marketing plan for your own channel. If not, that's where my coaching comes into play. So my bread and butter is X when it comes to promoting my videos and my streaming coaching program. The reason is because I have a huge funnel system that I created on X for my other marketing business many years ago. And basically I just copied and pasted this strategy with my Twitter page on X. So basically what that looks like is I have multiple accounts reaching streamers, and then on those accounts there are different funnels that will direct people to my main Twitter page. Here's an example of one of these pages. One of my clients wanted help creating their bread and butter for marketing, and he was a personality-based streamer. This means that the main part of their content is their personality and not the game that they play. It's somewhat like a variety streamer, but instead of different games being the main focus point, it's their personality. With that, plus his hobbies and how he created content, we determined that his bread and butter marketing would be React-based content, specifically on YouTube Shorts. He started making shorts with my guidance after showing him where to find clips and how to react to them. Right away, his shorts started doing really good numbers, with him hitting 100,000 views in less than a few weeks. Less than a month after going viral for the first time, he had another video go viral, but this one went mega viral. This took his channel from 5,000 subscribers to over 50,000 in less than a week, and his numbers kept climbing. This short racked up to 10 million views very quickly, and today it's sitting at over 22 million views, with this creator being very close to 100,000 subscribers. Going viral one time with some simple coaching on a bread and butter marketing system allowed him to create a channel that's 10 times the size of mine, which could be making anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 a month depending on the businesses and sponsorships surrounding the channel. Everyone has multiple different unique ways of marketing themselves. You need to test all of these different methods out to find your bread and butter. Then once you have it, go full force with it and make the most out of this streaming career. Step number 4, going viral. It sounds easy, but the truth is, if your main goal is going viral and you are consistently chasing that instead of viewers, you will be inevitably growing. Even if you are not going mega viral, you will still be reaching people faster than if you are just posting basic gaming clips or low quality content that everyone else is posting. Your step-by-step plan to going viral should be this. Number 1, go in incognito / use YouTube without an account or an algorithm. This has to be a brand new account that you've never watched anything on before. Then go in shorts and scroll for an hour, with the purpose of studying exactly why every single video that you're seeing went viral. Bonus points if you write down everything that you notice. Number 2, write out 10 different ideas that align with your niche and personality that are similar to these viral videos. Don't make exact copies, but copy the feel of the video, if that makes sense. Number 3, create these videos and post 2 a day for 5 days in a row. Study what is working and what isn't working. Ideally, you want to do this with a brand new YouTube channel so that you don't have your current algorithm affect the results. Number 4, rinse and repeat. Step number 5, optimize your streaming revenue sources to grow and scale your streaming business. But I think I'm going to end that there for this video. Did you learn anything? I know you did. I gave out way too much marketing knowledge in this video, especially about the power of marketing in something as simple as a bio. Return the favor and hit that like and subscribe to show me that it was worth giving out some of my marketing secrets. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you want to see if I can coach you, all you have to do is book a call with me. We'll go over your channel and your goals to see if you are a good fit to be working with me. I have a playlist here on my channel with a bunch of underrated streaming advice videos that the algorithm never picked up. Watch it if you have time to improve your marketing knowledge about streaming. Again, thank you a lot.